if you could create a listening culture that elevates the employee experience inside your organization. In my new Cycle Listening Action Planning Guide, I uncover how you can ensure those you lead feel heard by taking 3 key approaches to listening at work. Get the free guide at heatheryounger.com today. Well, hi there, Leadership with Heart listeners. Today, I want to just talk to you again, just you and I can't believe that I'm about to, this is actually episode 246 of the Leadership with Heart podcast. So we're approaching 250. I want to get an idea from you now for what you'd like my 250th episode to be on. Do you have any specific burning questions that you would love for me to answer? Is there someone you've been wanting me to interview that you know maybe who you could introduce me to? Is there some theme that you would like for me to address? Even besides the 250th episode, which is quite significant for a podcast, I just want to be hearing from you more. And I want you to reach out via email. Let me know what you think about the show. Tell me what you'd like to see just in this upcoming year as I plan into next year. I have been thinking about this. Do I want to bring on a co-host? Do I want to do a name change? Do I want to make it mostly just a solo show with just me and different topics every single week? I've been thinking of all kinds of things. So I would love to hear from you about what it is you'd like to see. You are the listeners, and I'd like to be feeding you in the way that you need to be fed. I started this show, 2.5, 3 years ago. I'm getting lost by the dates. I think it may be 4 years ago, but I'm not sure. I started it with this idea of just having organic conversations about leadership. I'd already been writing about it. I'd already been doing videos here and there on social media about it. But I wanted to create another medium to highlight leaders who show up with more emotional intelligence, with more care and love for those who look to them for guidance in some way. And so the podcast and this title came to me. In fact, my producer would tell you, I talked to him about the title. He's like, yeah, just go think about it for a little bit. That would be Neil Hughes, by the way. And he said, just go think about the title. I'm like, no, I don't think I need to think about it. I'm pretty sure this is the title of the podcast, Leadership with Heart. Part of it is because it is my North Star. I try to lead and lean in this way every single day. And I said the word try because if you've been listening to me for any amount of time, you know that this leadership thing is all about effort. It's all about consistency. It's all about a journey, but it's not about ever arriving at a place we call perfection. So this journey has been a long one. It's been fruitful, but I am interested to know, how can we switch it up a little bit? How can we make it more interesting for you and for whomever else you might recommend in? I know that I don't know everything, and I always seek to understand what other people's perspective is, particularly if you're somebody on the journey with me. I want to know. So right now, if you're listening to this, go straight to Heather at heatheryounger.com and email me and let me know what it is that you think we should be doing. So first, for the 250th episode, what thought do you have for that? And then just going forward now into the new year, what is something that you always wanted me to talk about? What is the direction you think I should take? Would you like to hear me talk about one specific topic and make these episodes shorter? Would you like it to be every few episodes I do that and the rest of the time it's still interviewing guests? What have you liked the most? What would you like to see different? Please do share. If we're on the journey, we got to give each other feedback, right? So share with me what it is you like to see. I'll continue to find leaders, to uncover leaders, and of course, anybody you can send my way, I'll interview them. But I'll continue to look deep and find the good people doing the good work out in the world where they are leading with their hearts, where they're showing and demonstrating caring leadership in their behaviors so that they're creating experiences for people to make sure that they feel cared for. That's really the key. I appreciate you being with me on this journey. I appreciate all that you represent. Know that you are good enough. You're good enough to be on this leadership path, that you're here to get better. So am I. And I appreciate that we're doing it together. Be well, friends.